Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Europa Universalis 4. We left off last time with a peace in the realm. We are expanding our trade empire into foreign, far-flung foreign lands and coming head-to-head in contest with some other powers. Spicey here, they proved a very tough foe because of my own mistakes. We're not going to talk about that. We are not going to talk about that. We can tech up military right now. What are we working on? Well, we're done with here. So the next time is 22. Next idea is at 22, so we're free to spend this as we like. And yes, we are going to keep tech. See, that's going to be military tactics. Good. We're going to keep teching up as best we can. We have a very good trade empire going right now. An income of 29 ducats per month with a lot of expenses. So I think we're doing pretty well. Pretty well indeed. Mutapa is definitely something I'd like to possibly go to war with. I want to knock them down to the point where we can vassalize them, basically. I don't think I have a reason to go to war with them, so we're going to have to wait on that. Culture conversions are going on. I don't think we have any... Do we have any rebels to really worry about? Besides separatists? We do, but our main army is over here, so I don't think I have to worry about that too much. So we have 11,000, 8,000, 8,000. It's a little... I think we need a little bit more line infantry. Alright, the Quebec. That would allow us to increase our the level of our galleys, which we are not using because we are not in really coastal regions where it's going to be beneficial to have galleys. But we can still take the tech, just to keep on going. The next one's huge, though. Naval attrition is no longer increased by staying out at sea each month. Naval maintenance. Naval morale. It's going to increase our transports and our heavies. And allow us to build the stock exchange, which is local trade power, 125% higher, which is huge. Keeping the slider up on our army over here because we might have to deal with separatists. We, in fact, probably will have to deal with separatists. If I have superiority in the region, I like to just let them hit and then deal with it after the fact. Beat them in the field so I don't have to actually increase the autonomy in all the regions. These guys, I just want to gobble up the coastline, and if I'm lucky, that'll make them small enough for me to vassalize. We might be able to force vassalize them. Production efficiency, I will take it. So we're gonna have town hall, not really important. Never really built the unrest stuff. Idea groups, well, I just feel like generally it's a waste because it costs a lot of money and time to build these. And then once the unrest is down under control, it's never really gonna be a problem again. It's pretty much just a useless building. So let's just speed 5 it. A lot of trade is getting moved around. Our income is hugely based off trade, but that's good for me. I mean, it's working out pretty well. 38. Woo! What is how much of it's coming from trade right now? 54.8%. That's pretty good. 54. The most expensive trade nodes, the most useful ones, are easily over here. Wait, let's look at the ones up here. Oh, that one, English Channel. Value's 39. I didn't see that on the list there. So there are a couple that are pretty big. Trade. Okay. Oh, I don't see it on here. Where's the English Channel? Don't see it for some reason. Maybe it's because maybe it's out of my range, so I can't see it. A lot of big blobs. A lot of small people got gobbled up, it looks like. A lot of, yeah, like all of the independent states and whatnot got gobbled up. It's like Brandenburg or Poland might be at war with Sweden. I see a blockade. Oh, Lubeck is at war with Sweden. Okay. England's being England. Everybody's gobbling up their slices of the New World. Oh, English Colombia, English Peru. Sokolov in Brazil, Sokolov in La Plata. Very good areas there. They're proving profitable for me. Take the points there. We don't need the money. Just taking a browse over everything, seeing what we're working with. Definitely going to have to deal with that. Liberty Desire is not that high, and they're sending, between those two people, they're sending me about 5 ducats a month, which is not insignificant. 5 ducats a month is 5 ducats a month that you didn't have before. Considering my entire income was less than that before. Many spirits, 1 god. I think this is going to give me a chance to boost my missionary strength. Which it did. Do we have any missionaries out right now? Rebel faction, missionary. Here we go. This one right here. So he's going to move a little bit faster now. We're going to have some rebels head over here. Excellent. That was over here. So I think if we wanted to increase this, we could. At a reduced growing colony. Yeah, we could if we wanted to. What are they producing? Coffee. Development. We're going to head down to S. Yeah, building anything is going to be pretty negligible. Alright, so what's the next mission? Rely more on trade income. I only needed to get like 6% higher to do that. Form an alliance, don't increase control over spice. Spice producing provinces at least 3. Tax income 5. I will take that. So, gotta find some places that make spices and take them over. So we're gonna whip open our trade goods. And we're gonna look for more spices. Spices. So Brunei. Okay, so we go to war with Brunei. We got that. Easy. Why is it not letting me click? Oh, wasteland. Why is it colored if it's wasteland? Interesting. Okay, so there we go. I don't have a CB, so if we want Sulu. Oh, that's who the hell is it? Oh, that's their ally. I was about to say I have an ally named Sulu. Let's spy network confirm. Maybe we could do some construction if we really feel like it. Trade companies, tax modifier, missionary strength. I like that those are combined now. Trade depot. Well, these ones would all be upgrades over here. So let's do that. Any really good? Oh, there's some that's an. Any place where it's an upgrade, I'll do it because the you know the lesser building already exists. So, and was that a convert? No, that was culture conversion. Is what that was. That was a culture conversion. Revolts. 41,000? What? Son of a bitch! That's fucking huge! Holy God! Didn't see that coming. I think I can... Can I go to my estates, go to nobility, grant generalship. Gain general with 40 tradition, nobility gains 40 influence. 20 influence, sorry. So does that give me a general to use? A 2-2. Not great, but better. Son of a bitch! 41,000. I didn't expect that. What's my force limit? I could bring it up to 40. I could bring in 7 more regiments. That's 4. It's 5, 6. That's 7. So I guess we'll get everybody together. And we'll fight this, This is gonna be difficult. Where are they gonna go next? Well, let's move into a solid defensive position before we do anything. Because they're gonna have to go there unless they go through somebody else's land. Oh, as soon as I left, I was like, oh, there's never any uprisings over there. I'll be fine. As soon as I left, there they were. You, right there, please. All right. Honestly, didn't expect that many men. It's grasslands though, so I can attack into it. Oh shit! I'm outnumbered by 11,000 men. I got reinforcements coming, though, right? So this is gonna be jungle. I'm a 2-2. They're a 0-1, so my general's a lot better. Hopefully my morale is high. Alright, so they've got -1. I thought jungle was -2 for some reason. They rolled an 8. I rolled a 7. We're gonna watch this one. We're gonna watch this unfold. We do have 5,000 reinforcements coming. They rolled a 7. I rolled a 7. They rolled a 5, I rolled a 10. Sorry, my alarm's going off. That was a good roll right there. We're wrecking their morale, so if we keep getting good rolls on the shock phase, we'll be fine. They rolled a 7, I rolled an 8. Good. 5 to 7. Been very close, honestly, in the rolls. But we managed to keep our morale higher. So we got this. Woo! A lot of casualties still. Boy, was that rough. Alright, we did it. Don't worry, we got it. We got this shit. Holy hell. 41,000 rebels. That was a few. Alright, they wrecked our colony over here, unfortunately, so we'll send them back out. And it looks like these are our cannons and stuff. And that's coring, I believe. No, those are buildings. You guys come over here. My main army is on the far-flung outskirts of the Empire. It's pretty big. 19 regiments of... So 19,000 infantry, 8,000 cavalry, 10,000 arty. But now there shouldn't be any rebellions over here. And we can actually just go like this for now. Not necessary to bring everybody over there, but just making it easy on myself. Woo! Look at all that. It's all this stuff. We're gonna do the Catholics, though. We're gonna work on the Catholics. You guys gonna move? Maybe not. Well, let's just create a new unit, and we're gonna go like 1, 2, 3. 3. You move over there, just 3,000 then. There we go. Got it. Ah, that was ugly. I feel like my force limit could be higher. My manpower reserves are pretty small for a nation of my size, but I am really focusing more on trade and money than I am anything else, so that makes sense. Growing popularity of tobacco. So tobacco is becoming more worthwhile as a trade good. See, how much of this do I control now? It seems about half. 35%, so a little less than half. Not too bad, really. Not too bad. No one wants to work. Lose 10 ducats. A quarter of a month. It's not a big deal. 1/4 of 1 month. Alright, so I think that maybe absorbing Brunei would be a good idea. That'll finish up. That'll give me all the spices. It's a very spicy region. So I'm thinking maybe move our army over here. I don't think I have any revolt risk now. No. And the autonomy is high because these are all territories. Yes, they are. So let's open this up. Or is it worth, is it, well, that, see, it's gonna cost more in maintenance than it's gonna bring in taxes. Yeah, probably because it's so far away. Alrighty, let's look around, see if there's other places we could state up easily. You could be a state if you wanted to. I mean, it's a small one, but it'll help us a little bit. Independence for Pasai. So there's one province that's still pissy. Yeah, let's make this a state over here. Alright, now do I have to refresh? Yeah, there we go. I was about to say, that's all one state. That'll make that nice and easy to deal with. And I think we should, we have 14 states. Oh my god. I was looking at the forums, and someone was complaining that the state territory thing made it too hard to expand. And, you know, because there was a limit on how big you could get. I mean, I control most of the East African coast, Madagascar, South Africa, a bunch of random islands. Well, these are colonies, a bunch of stuff over here. I have a bunch of provinces. I only have 14 states out of a possible 42. 42 possible states. Risk of trade. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? Lose ducats, gain mercantilism. That's actually not bad. Paying 564 ducats for basically 100 Diplo points. It's not bad at all. I wonder if we should... Is there any reason to do this? It doesn't really seem like there's a reason to. I might be missing something, but I don't see a reason. Colonial Ventures. Diplotech cost? Sure, that's fine. I mean, we have the money, we can afford it. Can you guys get over there or what? I'm not sure why it's not working. So I can't figure out why these guys aren't moving. Told them to move over here. They got the ships there, but they won't do it. Let's try splitting it in half and telling half to move. There we go. That's funny. Normally they just auto split themselves up and, you know, take care of it on their own accord, but it doesn't look like they want to. Right, so merge those guys together. Let me get a little bit back. We're gonna go to war with Brunei. They have spices that we want. We want to trade. And I'll trade for those spices. Well, by trade for the spices, I mean we're going to take shit. And then we're going to sell it. Let's see, how is the autonomy here? It's down to 0. Did we already... We didn't give this stuff to the trade company, right? Is there a little button somewhere? Oh, it's down here. One of our advisors just died. Well, it It disappears if it's a state, I think. I think if it's a territory, there's all this stuff could go to the trade company. Although... it's all Sunni. So Sunni and Hindu, we don't want that. Maybe we'll start... Well, let's just start... maybe when they convert, we'll change it after that. What do we lose? Diplo? Trade efficiency, colonial range, Diplo relations, morale of navies. Trade efficiency's the best one I want, even though it's only the +1. Intercolonial trade. Gain liberty desire, gain mercantilism, lose mercantilism. I'll take the money hit, and I will take the liberty desire. Global trade power 10. That's awesome. Ethiopia rivals me again. Don't I have troops there? I do have troops there. No big deal now. So what do we got on Brunei? 30. 32. Probably stand to get a little bit more. They got any allies to speak of? Sulu? Who's Sulu? I don't even know who that is. Oh, well, I guess we'll figure it out later. Liberty Desires over there is not high enough to cause problems just yet. It might. Mission to the New World expired. That's fine. What is the religion over here? It's all fetishist. That's good. That's great. Sunnis basically stomped out over here. It's all fetishist. That's very good. Coptic is fine. I don't really plan on going up here anymore. How does Mogadishu feel about me? Relations, return provinces, improve relations. They trust me yet? Trust minus 2,000. That's high. That is really high. That is really, really, really high. That is crazy. It's like minus 3,000 because they don't like me. Oh well. Oh well. I was hoping to get this up to about 40 and then try it on Brunei. Let's see. Wait for a month to pass, then another month. Month. There we go. Your trade good is fish. Not a big deal. So we're going to... Oh, no, cancel. We're going to fabricate a claim on this one because it's the easiest one to get. And then we're just going to go up the coastline here. Cebu. We're going to do this one right here. Brunei. Fabricate claim. Brunei. The next one is this one. Fabricate claim. Well, I guess it's not going to let me. Okay, we're going to do that, though. We got all those claims. We're going to declare war. Wait. We have no CB. Maybe I need to wait for at least one day to pass? There we go. I was about to say, where did the CB go? That's the one right, you know, Kuching. Kuching? Confirm. Alrighty. So I don't think this is... They're pretty primitive comparatively to me, so I don't think this is going to be very problematic. We're just going to march all the way around and take all their shit. They do have 3 forts, it looks like. I don't think that's going to be problematic, though. Like I said, I'm going to take this one. Jungle and crossing a river. We are... They're level 16 military. What's my military? 21. So I'm 5 up on them. So I'm going to be taking a heck of a... I'm going to be taking a -2 here, but... Yeah. Crushed them. Crushed them. Alright, so let's take out their capital. Simple as can be. Then we're going to do the next fort. This is all for the spices. There's lots of spices here I want. It's a very spicy region. Are they going to come down and try to sack my colonies? Or are they just sitting there? We should probably zoom around and see if we can't take this one next, maybe. Knock out that army so it doesn't come after my colonies. Oh, heretics are done. El Boer. Now, I think the last one we did was here. Yes. 49%. We can get this. This turn, I think. There we go. Let's zoom around this way. It's just going to be reform the government. Maybe I should take that just for poops and giggles one of these days. Thinking that might be a good idea. Because we're gonna swing up this way. Oh, nope. We're gonna swing right back around, aren't we? Unfortunate. Hopefully they don't actually siege that down before I get there. I don't know. They have the opportunity to, though. Come on, get in there. Boom, there we go. Okay. Again, we're taking a river crossing at a jungle modifier, but with 2.6 to 2.1 military tactics. No contest. And we gotta take this one out before we continue on any further. Alrighty, let's see here. What we could do to increase this would be to blockade the coastline. We've lost the colonial conquest against the Iroquois. Not a big deal. Tech up. Military, definitely. But we don't want to do that. We don't want to waste the points because we're so far ahead. So what I'm thinking we're going to do is go through and do a little development. Find the ones with the best modifiers. Mogadishu. Let's see. Sure, do that. There's one up here. Let's do two there. Oh, can't do those ones. Development level 9. All right, that's spend a little bit of those points. That's gonna up our manpower reserves a little bit too. Always something that's been critical for me is my manpower reserves. I haven't been very militaristic, so the manpower reserves when they... Ooh, shit, we just lost a battle. This was me. We lost 5 light ships. Alright, so you guys just... No, don't go out. You were already there. Why would you go back out? I wanted you to just stay there. Oh, sons of bitches. Go back to port, god damn it. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna lose all those ships, aren't I? I just wanted to tell them to stay there. Son of a bitch. Those bastards. Alrighty. Son of a bitch. We lost like 14 light ships. They got 5 heavies. That's surprising. Maybe they wanted to protect their trade. Again, we're ahead still, so we can go through and do a little bit of development. Increase our taxes. Tax income. Hopefully we can take their capital without too much trouble. Come on, next turn. Ooh, what did I just hit? Oh, we finished. Okay, good. So let's head down this way. Take the last one. Last fort, castle, whatever you want to call it. 32,000 men. Don't care. Not even gonna bother watching it. Knew we were gonna win. Let's actually chase him down though, and stack wipe him. Yep, there we go. Oh, didn't stack wipe. I thought we would. How about this time? Nope. Well, how about one more? Chasing him around, back and forth. Too many men to stack wipe, maybe. Maybe. Maybe it's too many that won't let me. Growth of the administration. Diplomatic relations up. Noble lose loyalty. So everybody's gonna have an effect here. Influence, land, loyalty. Everybody's relatively loyal. I think the merchant guild is gonna be the best thing for me. I think that's the most beneficial thing I got. Alright, come on, we gotta stack wipe these guys. Get rid of their army. Oh, that was close. This should do the trick, I think. Been a little funny going back and forth like this. Alright, there we go. We got it that time. Alright, so they want a peace deal. Let's see if we can take this last one real quick. Hopefully it'll be an easy fight. Ooh, conversion. Finite. Sandpit, that's this one right over here. We'll do that one. Oh, and I think we're going to leave this episode right here. If you have enjoyed it, just drop me a like. Leave me those comments right down below. And if you're interested in more Benjamin Magnus Plays Europa Universalis 4, just subscribe to this channel, and I will see you next time.